Now for some people who actually know what they're doing. Education Today starts now.
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Katie Cox of Katanning Senior High School in the Armstrong School District. Tonight we are going to go back focusing on some events that took place in the district recently. The school districts of Armstrong County take turns hosting different regional band and chorus concerts every school year. In the past, we've highlighted district and regional band and district and regional chorus. Tonight we are going to highlight the Armstrong Junior County Band Festival. On Tuesday, February 26, 2013, Armstrong School District hosted this event and were joined by other bands across Armstrong County. Tonight we are going to be joined by members who participated in this event and one of those teachers responsible for this year's event. Welcome to Education Today, guys. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
My name is Kenzie Lasher.
I'm Katie Pyle.
I'm Kelsey Keebler.
I'm Abby Laux.
And what instruments do you guys play?
I play clarinet.
Also clarinet.
Trumpet.
Clarinet.
I played clarinet before too. And is this your first time participating in an event like this?
Not mine.
No? And what other schools have participated before?
Well, Fort City High School, Katanning Junior, and someone from Senior High School, Apollo, Freeport, and I think West Shamokin.
Oh, okay. And was it challenging to work and coordinate with so many people?
I don't think so. We just have to stay organized and put our all to it.
Definitely. And what was the hardest thing about preparing for this event?
The different schools, we only had a certain day to participate as a group and practice as a group. So we had to practice separately. It was kind of hard.
Yeah. What about you guys? What was your hardest?
Probably getting the right tempo, because we worked all together, and then we had a different conductor conducted on the day, so we had to get readjusted to it.
Yeah.
Kind of what they said. It was kind of hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the tempo was hard, to keep what we started with and then change.
Yeah. And what is your favorite thing about this event?
Meeting new people, sharing stories.
Yeah.
I kind of like food, so we got free food.
Hey, you and me both. And how long did you guys have to practice as a group?
Between 7 and 8 hours, probably, somewhere around there.
Oh, really? Okay. We're going to take a short break.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name is Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
We're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We are talking about the Armstrong Junior County Band Festival, which took place on February 26th at Fort City High School. We are now joined by a few more students who participated in this event. Can you guys please introduce yourselves?
I'm Jace Armentrout.
I'm Allison Monta.
And Jason Vaneski, I'm the band director at Fort City High School.
Okay. And what instruments have you guys played?
I play the trumpet.
I play the tenor sax.
Is this your first time participating in an event like this?
It's my first time.
I did it last year too.
Oh, okay. And how long have you guys had to practice as a group?
I would say about 6 or 7 hours.
Yeah.
As well.
And what was your favorite part of being a part of this event?
I enjoyed meeting all the different band directors who directed all the songs and got to know them a little bit better.
I like to meet all the new students who were there and all the band directors and how they instruct their kids.
Yeah. And what was your favorite part about being a part of this event?
Getting the new experience of meeting people and seeing what they do and how their band acts differently than ours.
Okay, now let's bring in one of the teachers responsible for this event, Mr.
Vanesky.
I'm sorry. And can you, well, we know your name. How long have you been a part of ASC now?
This is my 17th year.
Oh, wow.
I've been all around. I've been at Katanning High School, Katanning Junior High School, Shannock Elementary, and now Fort City High School.
Oh, wow.
And I also act as the music department chair for the district.
You do a lot. And when it comes to deciding who all will host the event from year to year, how is this decided upon?
Well, this event's been around for 10 years now, and it was originally hosted at Fort City High School, so this is our second time around. The different schools in this school district, Katanning High School, Katanning Junior High School, West Shamokin High School, and we also have Apollo Ridge, Leechburg, and Freeport. So each year we take turns doing it. Last year it was held here at Katanning Junior High School. This was our turn. Katanning.
Wow. There you go. And how is it that you were the one to spearhead the event this year?
Well, since it was my turn to do it, in our rotation, decided it would be a good year to take it on and take our turns, as we all do.
Yep. And were there others involved as a collaborative to this event, a collaborative effort? I'm sorry.
Well, all the band directors were named the Armstrong Band Directors Association, and all the band directors in the Armstrong County are members of it. So what happens, the kids are selected, and then they rehearse at their own schools individually and with the small ensembles, and then we bring them on the stage for that one day, the 6 or 7 hours that the kids have referred to. So it's 7 different schools, 7 different groups of kids, put them together, practice for 6 or 7 hours, and put on a concert.
And what are some of the challenges you face when putting something like this together?
Well, number one, dealing with a larger amount of students than we're typically used to. How many students could we fit on stage at Fort City? That was something was up for debate. We would try to include as many students as possible, and we were able to include about 85 students on stage comfortably, I think, this year.
Yeah. And is the event open for all students, or are they selected by their instruments to participate?
Yeah, they're selected by their band directors. We kind of set up a draft system. We have a certain amount of instruments and a certain amount of people available to play them. And then we all go round robin and select who we would like to play. Each director has their own criteria for those selections.
And if selected, what criteria may be considered for this process?
Well, first of all, I look to have dedicated students who are going to be willing to practice on their own individually, also take the time to practice in our own groups at the high school, and then also be a part of a larger group, a larger organization. That's the most important thing, just the dedication and willingness to have a good time.
Definitely. And do you see any benefits in being the one hosting this event?
Well, it was great. I think our kids got to meet a lot of different students. The kids in the band and some of the kids in the Fort City Chorus also helped out. We were helped by the visual communications classes run by Mr. Simmons there. So it was really a collaborative effort in our school. We had 85 people on stage, and we got nothing but compliments from the faculty and staff. And sometimes, other than a little bit of noise walking around, they seem to enjoy it.
Yeah. And what was your favorite part about this process?
I think my favorite part is just watching 85 kids who've never done anything together, essentially, come together. The training that they've received from 4th grade, most of them 4th grade on, the ability to be able to look at the notes and speak a common language at once, and then the growth that takes place from the first notes in the morning, which I got able to conduct, to the concert in the evening. It's just amazing to watch and listen to that growth and see the excitement that kids get and the reactions between the different directors. So that was really special.
Oh yeah, definitely. And is there anything we may have missed that you would like to cover?
I think we pretty much covered it all. The kids were fabulous. The music kids are some of the best kids in the school. We had no troubles, no issues. I think everybody had a good time. Katie got her food that she wanted. They seemed to be well fed and enjoyed themselves. So it was a great event. We're happy to do it each year.
And finally, is there anything else you'd like to mention for the benefits of our viewers?
Yeah, we have a lot of music department events going on in the spring. Probably when this is aired, Katanning High School will have held their musical. Fort City High School has their musical on April 12th, the weekend of that. As well, you can look on the Armstrong School District website, and there's a link to all the music department concerts between the bands and choruses throughout the district.
Okay. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Our special thanks goes to Mr. Jason Vaneski, a music teacher at Fort City High School, and our many student guests who took the time out of their busy schedules to be with us here today. Thanks also goes out to the TV production students of Katanning High School, led by their teacher, Mr. Don Swanson. They were our film crew today. Please join us again next week for another look at Armstrong School District. Visit our website for more updated information about the district, and have a great week.
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Courtney Edwards.
And I'm Blake Davis.
Of Katanning High School in the Armstrong School District. Cell phones have become a huge part of everyday life, especially for students. With the increased usage of cell phones comes an increase in the number of potential consequences. Tonight, we are going to discuss the students' perspective on cell phone usage and their use while in school. With us tonight, we have two of our AHS-TV production students. Welcome to Education Today. Would you please introduce yourselves and tell us what year you are in?
I'm Lucian Holian, and I'm a junior at Katanning Senior High School.
I'm Kiara Ebig, and I'm a senior at Katanning High School.
Thanks. I just have some questions for you. How long have you had a cell phone?
I got my first cell phone back in 8th grade.
I got my first cell phone back in 7th grade.
Do you currently own a smartphone?
Nope.
Yes, I do.
I do not.
All right. Do you use your phone in school?
I try not to, but if my mom texts me and I have to pick something up, I will. Take it out, send her a quick message back.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I do use it from time to time. Not when this teacher is trying to explain something to me, but when, there's nothing really to do and I'm not paying attention really, yeah, I will use my smartphone.
All right. I think we all can say that we've done that. Yeah. Do you use your phone to help you in class sometimes? If you do, give me a few examples.
I've used my phone to help me in class sometimes. If, I get a question from my dad about something we're doing in Power Tech, but that's probably the only time. That was a one-time thing.
Yeah, I don't really use my phone in class for school purposes.
You never use it for like a calculator or anything?
No, I do. I use it for a calculator, but that's about it. I never really looked up anything for a test.
Do you think that it's fair that only some people can use them just because of the prices?
I think that if we are allowed to have cell phones in school, I don't think it would be quite fair because I'd give a higher advantage to kids that have smartphones compared to kids that don't. Kids without the cell phones would have to do more work and have to use more school resources than the kids with the smartphones. So I think it would be unfair.
It's true.
Would you please repeat the question?
Do you think that it's fair that only some people can use them in school just because of the price if we were allowed to use them in school?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't have much to talk about on that topic.
All right. Do you think that the use of smartphones could help you improve your grades if you were able to find different resources and like apps on your phone?
If I had a smartphone and I was able to look up questions, and I was allowed to use it, I would. But I don't think it'd be fair to the other kids, but I'd still do it just to help myself.
I agree. I would do that too. But I do have a smartphone, but at the same time I don't do that. So.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back with Armstrong School District's Education Today.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
We're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. We're talking about cell phone usage in schools from the student's perspective. What are some reasons why students should not be allowed to have smartphones in school?
It would be a distraction. When the teacher's teaching, they'd take them out, be looking, playing games, surfing the web, instead of paying attention to what the teacher's saying.
I agree, and I feel that it's rude. The teacher's there to teach you and you're there to listen, and if you're playing with your smartphone, then how are you supposed to listen and give your full attention?
Do you think that the use of cell phones in school would help or hinder students?
They could help students. In school, they'll be able to look at questions, look them up if they're doing a book report and they don't have access to the computer at the time. They could look up information to help them.
I agree with that, but at the same time, what about the people who don't have smartphones and they don't have a computer at the time? Then what are they supposed to do?
Do you feel that more students abuse smartphones rather than help with their learning?
I can see it both ways. I have seen students using their cell phones a lot to help them in school, but at the same time, I can see students messing around on them.
I think that students mess around on their phones more than using them to help them in school. Like, would you rather go on Twitter or would you rather use a calculator?
If cell phones were no longer banned, do you think that students will still abuse their phones?
I believe that if cell phones were no longer banned, I believe there'd be more abuse of cell phones. There'd be no risk of losing your cell phone and getting it taken away. So there'd be more opportunities for you to abuse.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you're not allowed to, but at the same time, if you're not allowed to do something, then you're going to do it. But if you are allowed to do something, then it's not going to be something to not do, so you won't do it.
In order to keep up with today's society, do you think more school districts should allow the use of smartphones for educational purposes?
I think that in some classes, the use of cell phones would help, like physics or chemistry or some of the higher classes. They're faster than the computers we have in school.
I agree with that. And there also is a lot of sites on the computers at school that you can't go on that have more information. And on your smartphone, you can go on any site you want.
Well, that's our show for today. I'd like to thank our guest, Kiara and Lucian, for taking the time to talk us about the usage of cell phones in school. Our thanks go out to the TV production students of Katanning High School, led by their teacher, Mr. Dawn Swanson. They were our film crew today. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. Visit our website for updated information about the district, and have a great week.